All right, it is day 14 of the 30-day vegan challenge, and things are getting tough for husband-wife team Melissa Cabral and Sean Bennett. So tough that Sean is ready to cave into his inner carnivore.
All right, vegan confessional number 2. We are day 14. Sean, how's it going?
Well, here's the deal. I'm entering Friday tomorrow, and I really want to have real food. I mean, you keep...
But plants are real food.
Yeah, plants are real food. You keep proposing these salads with no cheese. I'm tired of feeling like I'm a deer in the woods eating plants. All right? I want to have, like a chicken burrito. I want an omelet shoved with bacon and sausage.
The animals thank you.
See, I don't think like that, though. Like,
she's only making it more
I need good protein.
Right?
You can get lots of good protein from tempeh,
Right, but that stuff's shoved down my throat
tofu.
like every day, every meal.
Yeah, but how was the tofu today?
Okay, that was bomb.
All right, Mel's trying to keep him happy by stepping up her vegan cooking game. She's in the kitchen with best-selling author Patrick-Goudreau.
See, I got to keep him on this bandwagon.
Oh,
That's right. Colleen, you watched the video as well. Any advice for Sean 2 weeks in?
He needs motivation. He needs to know why he's doing this so that he's more motivated and doesn't feel overwhelmed by this. Sean, you can do this. We're talking 30 days.
Yeah, seriously. Do you see Colleen? Sean, 30 days. That's it. It's only a month in your whole life. Now, I know that you're going to be showing us all morning long some fantastic baking options and lunch options, snack options that are vegan friendly. But right now, let's talk about like prepping and getting all the veggies ready to go. Because a lot of times people buy produce thinking that they're going to be healthy and it goes right into the fridge to die.
Yeah, exactly. It becomes the compost bin, right? The refrigerator turns into the compost bin. You know, first of all, we need to just change the barometer because it's not unreasonable to prep for 15 minutes a day.
So when you go to the store, come home, that's immediately get it out of the bag before it even gets to your fridge. What should you be doing?
Exactly. So have your cutting board out, have a good night. That's going to make it more enjoyable for you. You can obviously buy, produce that's already chopped in advance. You're going to be spending more money instead of time, and that's the choice we make all the time. But don't feel like it's wrong to spend 15 minutes just prepping some vegetables. So before you put them in the refrigerator,
so you're already starting to cut this up. You said cauliflower is super easy.
Look at that. I mean, you chop this, you get this, you cut it into florets, and you throw this in a container. And everything's going to be good for about, 5 days or so. So the trick to making sure it doesn't go bad is to eat it. That is the trick.
It's a magic trick. Poof.
And then it doesn't go bad. It's in your belly where it's supposed to be. Right?
And some people think that once you cut it, it's going to lose nutrients. What do you say to that?
Right. Well, most of the people who say that aren't eating vegetables right now. So my answer to them is chopped vegetables. Vegetables chopped in advance are more nutritious than no vegetables at all. You're not losing nutrients when you chop them in advance.
And putting them in mason jars like you display in your book obviously helps as well because it's an airtight container.
Yes. If it's potatoes or tubers, sweet potatoes, that kind of thing, they need to be stored in water because they oxidize really quickly.
Oh,
but carrots and, fennel and onions and cauliflower, they're fine just in an airtight container.
Okay, so stick around. Coming up, you guys, take a look at this. This is an apple breakfast cake, and it has no eggs, no dairy. Looks delicious. So some fantastic ideas for you. Look at these cookies. Are you kidding me? We're going to show you that, plus some lunch options. So you could pack lunches on the go super quick and healthy, affordable too. We're going to skip that drive-through. Coming up next hour.
All right. Nice job, Melissa.
All right. All right, by day 14 of Sean Bennett's vegan challenge, things were getting a little rough, but wife Melissa Cabral is determined to keep him committed by learning a few meals the whole family can enjoy.
Let's check back in with Melissa. She's got more. Hey, Mel, how's it going?
That's right. Sean and I, buddies for life. We are on this train. We are halfway through. Colleen, you got to help me, though. We got to get a good lunch for Sean. He eats a lot.
Yeah. So prepare in advance. And you have, sandwiches, wraps. Those are the kinds of things you can make in advance and then take with you on the road the next day. That's going to be for Sean or for other kids.
Okay, now I want to talk about this. You call this the fish-friendly tuna fish. This looks like tuna.
Yeah.
It's not, though. What's in it?
This particular one is chickpeas. So you can use chickpeas. You can also use sunflower seeds. And then you're just going to use your eggless mayonnaise, which is fantastic. And then whatever other vegetables you want to chop into it.
All right. This is something everyone should try, vegan or not. You said that this aioli stuff is like what?
Can we say that on the morning show? It's like crack. It just is. It's just amazing. This is really fantastic.
You and your husband fight over this stuff. And I kid you not, they just basically take it by the spoonful. It is that good. Okay. So, and you also said salads also a great option.
Salads. Think green salads, noodle salads, pasta salads, bean salads, and then you can take those in a container and take those as well, and whatever your favorite dressings are.
Okay, and this is something you said you need to incorporate in all your salads. I've never seen this before. It's salt flakes.
Yeah, just salt flakes. I just love these salt flakes, and then you just kind of sprinkle them into your green salad.
Because a lot of times people are looking for that cheesy, salty, rich but you can get that from other options. Like you even said frozen tofu, squeeze it all, the juice out, and it'll give that consistency of feta.
Exactly. So squeeze the water out and just crumble it up, and you've got like a little kind of feta in your salad.
Okay, let's talk snacks, because you know this is only going to go so far, and for Sean about 30 minutes. So now we need snacks to keep him through the day.
Yeah, so obviously fruit, that's going to be the most transportable, nuts, but also, you know, you're going to get, tortilla chips, pretzels, but if you want more nutrient dense, your sugar snap peas, cut up some carrots and bring those on the road with you.
And I love this, dark chocolate. All right, now I know we're getting close to running out of time. I want to talk about the baking option, because a lot of people think you can't bake vegan. That's not true.
No, well, because baking is just about moisture and leavening and binding and fat. So you don't necessarily always need to use an egg replacer, although there's a commercial egg replacer available, and you can also use something like ground flax seeds mixed with water, and that's going to be your egg.
So this is your apple breakfast cake.
It is indeed.
Ooh, I want to try this because it looks like a coffee cake. It looks rich, but you're saying without all that, you can use like an almond milk and
no egg. Yeah, this is just
that looks
just a cashew milk that I used in this, and then
oh my gosh, I'm going to try this. Okay, and I'm going to have to try some of that and some of that. All right, coming up next hour, we showed you lunch. Now we're going to take you through a whole day breakfast, lunch, and dinner, guys. Back over to you. And of course, if you want to get the book, we'll show you where you can link it and get it on Amazon. Back to you.
All right, Mel, thanks. Come on, Sean. Hang in there, man. One of the hardest things about changing your diet can be finding new healthy dishes to make, especially if you're eliminating an entire class of foods.
Melissa Cabral joins us live from Oakland, where she's getting a cooking lesson for her vegan challenge. Hey,
yeah,
Mel.
that's right. We are with Colleen Patrick-Goudreau. This is her kitchen. We have invaded it this morning to give people an idea of what you eat. I'm like, what do you eat as a vegan? Because a lot of times people think you don't eat anything.
Yeah, of course. I eat plenty of food. Yeah, no problem.
So last hour we showed you about the lunches. So let's start with breakfast. So you love the smoothies. So what do you put in your smoothies?
So this is just a blueberry smoothie with frozen blueberries, banana. There's some non-dairy milk. I used almond milk, and you can use cashew milk, any kind of milk. And then I throw some peanut butter in there because I love my peanut butter. You can put almond butter in there as well. Yeah.
So it's still going to be high protein, lower calorie if you're focused on that as well.
Exactly.
And then you love the cereal. So there is cereal that's vegan.
There are a lot of cereals that are vegan. Absolutely. So if you love cereal, and just also add some more nutrition. So put some fruit in there too. So some frozen blueberries, some bananas, cut some apples up. So always get some fruit in there as well.
Okay, let's talk dinner. Now, I saw this. You guys, looks to me like almost like a ground turkey taco. What is this?
So this is just crumbled tofu, and I just used, you can just use a taco seasoning mix from anywhere. You can also just add your own spices, some sauteed onions, and that is it for our filling. And then you'd add all the toppings you would normally add to tacos. So tomatoes, lettuce, we have our vegan mayonnaise, but you can also, there's vegan sour cream, avocado, and everyone in the family would love this. It's so filling and delicious.
Yeah, I know the kids are going to love that. So, Sean, that's what we're going to make tonight. And then I love this idea. This is a no queso quesadilla.
Exactly. So instead of a non-dairy cheese even, just use a hummus. So you saw that earlier. And just spread the hummus onto your tortilla. Use a non-stick pan. Get it nice and crispy on one side. And I have salsa in here, green onions. You can add anything you want. And then you just cut it up. It's just easy.
And it has that same texture that people love with the quesadilla. It's going to have the crunch on the outside, the really creamy texture on the inside.
Yeah, when the hummus is cooked, when the hummus is warm, it has that really nice, oozy, really warm, delicious.
Okay. All right, so there's lots of cooking that needs to be happening and a lot of eating that needs to happen right now. So if you'd like to check out the book, we, of course, will link it on our website, or you can go check it out on Amazon. Our quest to stay vegan through the month continues, you guys. Next week, we're going to talk about eating out, because that's a whole new ball game, and I'm sure a whole new vegan confessional with Sean Bennett. Back to you.
I got to say that again. He is just losing it. Boy, he's just about to crack. Thanks, Mel.